Hello students, my name is Preeti. By profession I am teacher and software developer. This session is about scope in Python. This is same as we have seen in last lecture, like working with functions. So this belongs to the same chapter, just that whenever you declare any variable, okay, what do you mean by declare? Let's start. Let's start our Python shell. Let's say create a file. Okay. So what do you mean by this scope of variable? Okay. Say this is your one function. Okay. Here inside that, let's define one variable. Inside test. Okay, so if I'm gonna print this x over here, okay, it's just a simple program. Now let's just call this function and run this module. Okay, so you see this print inside test. Okay, so this what this prints that we are inside the test. Next thing, so what is the scope of this variable? X. X is declared inside test function, and it will be available only to the test function. Okay, how can we check this? Now let's print x over here. Okay, see, the first inside text is printed. First inside text is printed, but for the second, see, for the second what happened? It says name x is not defined. Why? Why x is not defined now here? Because this, here is the function call. It calls the function, x gets the value here, prints the value. As soon as this function ends, the scope of x ends in that very variable, in that very function. Okay? So now just take one more variable over here. Outside function. Now see this x, what is inside test, and this x, what is outside test. These both are different. Just to check this, we will run this module. See, now this is the inside test, and this is outside the function. Okay, so these both x, this test has a scope of x inside this, and the scope of this x will be in the main function. Okay, so this is called local x. This is called local scope of variable. When you have local scope, means some function is getting used inside only a function. So that is the local scope of that variable. So what is the local scope of x variable over here? It is inside the test function only. Okay. Meanwhile, you can say that 4 types of scope, or you can say 4 scope of variables. Okay. What are those 4 scopes? First one is local, second one is global, third one is enclosing, and fourth one is built-in. Okay. Right now what we have seen is local scope of the function. Okay. So now let's come to global scope of. What is the global scope of the function? So this x is now globally available to anyone, any function. Okay. Suppose we delete this. Okay. Suppose we delete this x from here. Now let's run it. Oh, sorry. Okay, see, now this function is available. See, now this function is available. This x is available inside test also and outside test also. So where x, this value is the global value. Okay, means this value, whatever is inside main function. Okay, that is called a global scope. That variable has the global scope. Like x variable, whatever you will declare here, the variable value I am y. Okay, so this will be available here as well or here as well. Okay, so what do we mean to say? Whatever is inside the main function, that variable will be available throughout the program. Okay, see, here we have the both values. Okay, x and the y. But here is a catch. Suppose you have the same function, here you have also some x, this value is inside function. Okay, so you can see here in main also we have x, and in the local scope of test we have also the x variable. Now when you have local scope of some variable, means some variable is declared and defined inside some function. Okay, that becomes its local scope. Now this x, when you print this x, this will be printed as local x. Okay, this will be your local x. This x value, changing of this x value does not affect changing of the global value. Okay, now let's run and see. See, inside function. So now when you call the test, okay, initially what is the value of x? Outside function. You call test. Now inside test we have x of local scope. Okay, if this scope value turns to inside function and it prints inside function and I am y. Y value is still the global one. Okay, it comes out of the function. Now here it prints x and y. Now this x is still outside function, because here whatever we have changed, whatever we have assigned, that is of local scope. We have changed the value of local scope, but here whatever is available, this one is of global scope. So we haven't changed this value. Okay, we have changed just the local scope value. Okay, so here it still prints outside function and I am y. Okay, but what if we want to change the values of the same x, whatever is in global scope? What do? We have one keyword, say global. Okay, so here you want to change the value of global function. Now just run it and see what's the difference does it make. Sorry, global x equals to. Now let's run. See, now it is initially it was outside function. We call test. Okay. Inside test, what we have done? Inside test we have declared that we are using the global x, same global x which has been declared in main. Okay. And we have reassigned that value to the inside function and then we have print. So here we have printed inside function imxy, and here the same x has been changed, so at the end what the same value will be printed inside functionimy. Okay, so this is how global scope works. You can access the global variable and change the values inside the function using global x. Okay, so what is the keyword here? Global. Okay. Okay, now move to third scope, which is enclosing scope. Okay, what is enclosing scope? Enclosing scope is the scope of the function. Okay, the scope of the inside function test. So the scope of the function depends on inside which function it has been declared. Let's say now we have another function here, test1. Okay, so here we have value k, inside say test1. Okay, so here we have function test1. Okay, inside that again we have variable x. So let's print. Now let's run it. See what happens. First time it is inside function test. After that we have called test1. Okay. Then it changes the value of x and it prints x. Okay. Which is inside test1. So what is the scope of x in test? In test, scope of x is only the test function. When you call test1, it doesn't take the value of inside function test. It creates its own local variable inside test1 and it prints the inside test1 value. Okay. So this is how the enclosing scope means. The scope of the variable exists inside which function it has been enclosed. Okay. But again the same challenge will come. What if I want to use this variable, this x of function test? Okay, there is a keyword called non-local. Okay, so when you mention that if this x is non-local, then this x will be of So what we have done here, we have printed the x just to check that we have got this x from the test function. Okay, and after that what we have done, we have changed this x, okay, to call test1 and printed this x. Now I'll be coming to this function again and just print the value of x. Okay, let's see what has been changed. Okay, so first we will see that we are inside the function test. Then again, when we have called the test1 function, okay, when we have called the test1 function, again it is the non-local x, means we are having the x of function test. Okay, again we have printed this, so same inside function test. Then we have called test1, we have changed the value of x and printed the call test1, and after that we have came out of the test1 and then we have printed this x, call test1. So you can see the value of x has been changed. Earlier it was inside function test. Now as we have mentioned it as non-local x, it has been printed the x and changed the value of x to call test1. Okay, now here we are printing the changed value, call test1 outside test1, that inside test. Okay, and here in main you can see the value of this x remains same outside function and y. Okay, so this is called enclosing scope. Now the last one is built-in scope. Okay, the built-in scope is like, suppose you are trying to declare use x, okay, but that is not in the entire program, it has not been mentioned anywhere. So what Python will try? Python will try to find that variable or that function inside the built-in library of Python. Okay, let's say we have one function, say okay, so min is one function. So here min is one function. What it means to, you pass the array of you can say array of integers and it will find you the minimum value among those and print that value. Okay, let's print val. See, the value of this one is minimum 2. Okay, but see, always what happens inside the Python, if this one goes like local, enclosing, global and built-in, LEGB. What Python does, first it will try to find the variable. Okay, whatever the variable you are trying to use and whatever the variable you are trying to use, it will try to find that variable in a local scope. If it doesn't find in a local scope, it will check outer scope. Means if that function is defined inside some other function, it will try to find that variable or function inside some other function. Okay, if it is not available inside any enclosing function, then it will try to find that variable or function in a global scope, means entire program. But if it is not available in the entire program, Python tries to find that variable or function in a Python built-in library. Okay. See how we are sure that it does that. See, now we are having one function, say min. Okay, what this min does for me, I am defining a function for it finds minimum out of two variables. Okay, I will pass two values. It will check if x is greater than y, then just return me print, or you can say return y, else return x. So what will happen here? See what it is checking. It is saying missing one required positional parameter y. So what this function, what does it mean? I already found a function, means Python found a function min, which I have defined in a local scope only. So it will not go for the built-in Python library to check whether this min function is available or not. It has checked in the local scope. Okay, we have it here in the main function itself, in the main program. So what it is, min function is already available. So let's check out the variable. Okay, it has two variables, positional variables, parameters. So okay, see, but I am passing here only one parameter. So it says missing one required positional argument. Okay, so here means I am not passing two arguments, just pass two arguments. Okay, so now it will not check for the built-in parameter, built-in function. It will just check for the local function because it found already. So it will not go to built-in function. See, it returns the value. Okay. Hope you guys have got this code. Still, if you are not sure, always remember LEGB, local. First functions will check for the local. If it is available, it will not go for the other options like enclosing, global, built-in. Okay. First functions or variable will be checked locally, and then enclosing, then global, then built-in. Okay. Thank you.